Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Greedfall. Last episode, we went and finished dealing with an issue that happened to be going on with the natives. Dealt with a whole mine problem that some guy was being a dick about and shouldn't have been doing. Now, we're just about caught up on side quests. We still got that mission to do, but I'm not going to deal with it. God damn it, why do I have to kill foxes? So, we have, aside from these two, which are just every region, we have two quests for our companions. One for Petrus and one for Afra. We've done several quests for Petrus already, and, well, he's only nice. So Petrus wants to help us find our parents, and Afra wants to go study the natives. We've already got Afra in our party, and we've already got Siora with us, so let's go do that, and hopefully it won't piss off our companion. No, I have a feeling it probably would, which will make her suspicious again. So, you know what, let's do Petrus first. Maybe it'll get, Siora a little happier.
I'm happy you came to find me. Allow me to apologize once again. I should have spoken to you sooner, told you what I knew, and not betrayed your trust.
Indeed you should have.
As I said,
There's a
I'd
wall!
like to make up for it and help you find your family again.
How do you intend to do that?
As you now know, I knew your mother. We had trouble communicating at first, of course, but we gradually learned to understand one another. She was important in her village. Based on what I know today, I think she was a Donegad. She told me her name, Arelwyn, and told me about her family. She even gave me a pendant for you. You were only a child, so I gave it to Mrs. de Sade for safekeeping.
She gave me a necklace when I went to say goodbye to her. She said it was a family heirloom. Did my mother tell you the name of her village?
No, but I'm sure the Nords can help us. They were the ones who took your mother to the continent.
It was such a long time ago. How can I find out if they remember?
The Nords record everything down to the gentlest breeze. They must have written something in a logbook somewhere. So, do you want to try and find out where you come from? Do you want to find your relatives?
Yeah, let's accept now and stop being a wall.
Yes. All this is so new to me, but I suppose so, yes.
Let's go then.
Alright. We won't take Afra. If we're going to deal with the Knots, let's take well, no, we'll take Siora with us. Alright. We'll start with Admiral Cabral, apparently. Ignore that. That's just my phone being a phone.
Come closer, good people.
No, thank you. I don't need to.
You'll find all you need.
Okay, hopefully there's some information she can give us. Every time we run over to her, it's right as she's walking around to get into her seat. Every time.
De Sade, what can I do for you?
Talk about my mother.
I have come to talk to you about a personal matter.
After what I revealed to you, I was sure you would come back to find me. What would you like to know?
You told me that I was born on one of your ships, of an islander captured on the island.
We'd like to know about this woman's origins.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I did not take part in those expeditions, and our old archives are far from here.
Is there no one on Tier-Fredy who can help us? Please.
Very well. I do know an old captain who could perhaps help you out.
Where can he be found?
His ship is moored in the port of Hikmet, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Captain Lissandro.
Thank you for your help, Admiral.
De Sade,
Yes, Admiral?
don't get too caught up in the past. That one in particular. Nothing good will come of it.
Whether or not we choose to get caught up in it, Admiral, the past always catches up with us. Sadly, I'm paying the price of this.
Indeed. Alright, onwards to Hikmet then. Let's see if this will get us any more information. It's the only chance we have.
Let us thank the enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
One can certainly hope. Okay, fairly straight ahead. Pardon me, excuse me, didn't mean to bump into you. Well, probably not.
Hello, Captain.
Well now, what fair wind blows you into port?
Let's talk about my mother's kidnapping.
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that. So?
You are the only one on this island that can help me.
Really? Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looked familiar. The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Nauts brought a woman who was captured on this island to Serene.
I remember, and yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion, a child was born.
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Nauts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her well.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
Tell them about your relationship with the Nauts.
You said it yourself, Captain. You've come across more than a few Nauts looking for their parents. Seaborn, Sea-given, all of them were torn from their roots, even if they found a new family. And you've clearly had the same experience.
Absolutely. You are indeed the child that was born on our ship. You speak like one of our own. Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most. Here it is. I found my old logbook.
There we go.
There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast. I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village, of finding your own people. How do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. de Sade was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother. I'm sorry.
Well, she may not have been my birth mother, but she was still my mother. And it seems I'm going to speak with Ulan, the one who negotiated an alliance with the Bridge Alliance in exchange for dealing with some rivals. A little awkward, I think. Yes, right in here. Right here. Perfect. Alright. Down here to Vignamri. And onwards in this direction. and up in here. Well, let's see what we can find out from Ulan.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Ask about my mother.
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri. Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then. It was a very long time ago.
25 years,
But I
apparently.
remember the village Denegad. Kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became our Donegad. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Relwyn was a renowned healer across all of Teofradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me. But others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
No, that is all.
Nothing.
Thank you.
I must go.
Well, at least we have a family member. Ah, God, blind.
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others.
As we saw when we had to do that quest for him. Well, we have a building here we can investigate. Doesn't seem like anyone's home.
There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Technically, I am on Olmanawe, which I still don't know what the hell is. Someone tell me.
Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes. I'm looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Denegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains. I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I'm extremely grateful.
So, we have a direction. The western plains. Ah! Up there. Okay. Let's go on a bit of a run and see if she's there. Hopefully the natives aren't trying to kill her or anything. It also strikes me, there was that hostile creature in Bedry that we might actually be able to fight now. But that's something to deal with at another time. At least after we finish this quest. Oh, not that way, this way. And it looks like...
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Oh no, it's just these.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Big one's dealt with. Alright. There we go. Animals killed. Hopefully the Donegada will not be upset by us doing this. What am I talking about? She won't even notice. Okay.
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals. It looks like she may be in danger.
Let's go and help. It's got to be her.
Indeed. Ow! There we go.
How do you feel now?
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Denegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or rather, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
Arelwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Arelwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tirce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her.
Pardon?
I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved Arelwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Magam. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Despite everything you know about me?
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child, what you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you and for her. I hope the Enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
He is now friendly with us. The quest completed. Oop, wrong button. And I suppose... Oh, let me get rid of this note. Let's see. Oh, we can read the page here. It's not a big deal. So now he's friendly with us, and Petrus gives us charisma when he's around us. Well, we're already at a level with charisma that I don't need to worry about that. But, okay. I don't believe I can speak with her anymore, but I guess, most likely, the whole story with him is done with. Well, we still have a few minutes left in this episode, so you know what? Let's go deal with that big, scary creature that I found ages ago that I wasn't able to kill then, but can probably kill now. The companions I have might be able to help deal with it. Petrus should be able to do damage to it beyond the armor before I bash it away. And Siora probably will be able to help as well. So what the hell? An ending to this episode involving killing a native creature. What the hell? Why not? It's to the south, I believe. It'll probably add something to the codex, too, and who knows what we'll find in there. Around there. Alright, let me just save before we run in and fight it. Oh, Professor Serapheddin's work notes! Gee, that's good to have! I am almost certain that this large tumulus could teach us many things about these creatures. Some native elders told me there was a gigantic skeleton inside it. If only I could study it. In the end, the Nadaig Magamen managed to kill my loyal bodyguard. I will make sure that his widow receives a hefty allowance. He fought like a lion and he gave me his rapier before he died. According to him, I have a chance to survive an attack from this beast if I poison the blade and strike repeatedly. Okay. Well, let me save first. Alright. First things first. Get out the bashing. Ow. Okay, the good news is I did survive more of a hit. Good news is its armor is gone. Regain some of our armor. Oh yeah, we're definitely able to kill it. According to the information that we read, poison would be good on this thing. Ow! Unfortunately, we don't really have, any poison. Hold on. Ow. We're definitely killing this thing. Yeah, and I'm about dead. I can tell, please. There we go. Ow. Ow. Almost got him. Okay, Nadag Magamen is dealt with. Bone fragment of the Lord of Plains. Alright, that would not have been something I necessarily would have been able to do when I first encountered it. Let's see what's in here, if anything. Oh! It goes right into a location. Into a loading screen. No, I didn't want to leave. I wanted to see a map. Wrong button. Wrong button. Erg! Wait, High King's Crypt. There's more to this place than I realized, isn't there? Potentially so. I'll do a run through. And we got hostile creatures here. Oh, there's another back there. Yeah, thank you for that. You keep saying that, but there we go. Okay, those are all dealt with. I don't know how big this place is, but there are hostile creatures, and I think the episode's gonna go a little longer just because I want to explore and see what's in this place. Oh, this is quite a bit to it. I don't think I can go up this route. No, I cannot. Got a path over here. Seems to go around. And up there. Ooh. Holy crap. I have no idea what happened here. But whatever was here, it was freaking huge. Here's something. At long last, I have managed to enter the tumulus, but unfortunately the Guardian inflicted a grievous wound upon me. It matters not, I will worry about it later. This tomb is so fascinating. And I thought the Guardians I had observed were tall. It appears that I was wrong. The skeleton that is in here is even more gigantic. Oh, what a creature it must have been when it was still alive. According to the natives, this guardian was the first to have appeared, and it was in fact an ancient king of the island who transformed into this creature to repel an enemy coming from the sea. It is obviously a legend, but my observations lead me to believe that it could be true to some degree. These beasts were men and women before they transformed into guardians by means of a process I fail to understand. My wound got infected and I have no way of treating it. What a shame. I would have loved to complete this journal. I hope that someone will find my notes and continue my work. Well, we found Seraphedin himself. That's a way back down. That likely leads out of here. Seems there may be another path up to the north here. No, there is not. It's just an end here. Yeah, whatever the hell was here, it was enormous. And if that's the massive creature that showed up and got rid of all the people who were here before, I have a bigger question. What the hell killed it? I kind of want to get rid of the things that are sending the poison. Ow. See that? Ow, ow. Yes, I know it's broken. Thank you. Okay. Dealt with. I think that's all we have here. It looked like we found Seraphetin's body up there too, so he's dead. Okay. I think... Okay, we have the notes here, sure. And we have a note on a creature. Probably... Yep, the Nadaig Magaman. This Nadaig is a large clawed and horned biped with a mask and a spear. It's probably physically the one that seems the most human. It is a guardian of the plains and hills. It would seem from the professor's notes that this guardian's attacks can be parried and countered. The professor's guard suggested using a fast weapon like a rapier and to poison it. Okay. Well, that done... I am going to have to end this episode here as we leave this place. Which, holy crap. That is ominous. Well, next episode, I believe we'll deal with our other companion, Afra, and see what she wants to learn. Seems like she wants to learn of the Nadaig, so it'll be curious what we see there. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Cheswick44. That is Desarde, Petrus, and Ciora. This has been a Let's Play of Greedfall. And I shall see you all next time.